Yeah! It's Hump Day with the Terrys.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's
Hump Day with the Terrys.
Yep. Sorry about the birds, but you know, you can't keep them quiet.
A little bit noisy. All right, where we left off before, we're going to continue on giving you updates on what we're doing and everything. We come into Yuma, and we were looking for a BLM property behind a VFW. And we were listening to our GPS. And,
on my phone.
On her phone, and GPS said a half mile to go. Well, I was already cranked up to go on by for a half mile, and it wasn't 5 foot. We were supposed to make a left-hand turn. Well, it was too late. So I got a little upset over that because GPSs are always getting me lost. Always. And it really makes my night when the GPS gets me lost. I
got fired.
It's not like that coach can turn around in the middle of the street, you know. But we found it, went back, parked. It was a nice night. Very nice spot to park overnight. There was a railroad tracks behind it.
Very noisy, but, you know, we don't mind the trains.
No.
It's right off of 95 going up to Quartzsite down in Yuma.
And we found out that night we were there, the batteries weren't charging on the coach. So I called around after we got to the BLM spot. I called around different companies looking for batteries. I found a nice company. Wasn't far from where we were at. And I called them up. They gave me a good price on batteries, so we went over and I bought two 6-volt US battery 2200s. 232 amp hours per battery. Had them. I went and installed them. They took my old ones. They were completely shot.
We wanted to buy 4, but the guy at the place said that it wouldn't double our amp hours, but we found out later from other people that it would have. So we're going to have to purchase 2 more, but
yeah.
We're just going to get like interstates or something that are cheaper.
Yeah, we're learning as we go along.
Right.
Then we end up going to a Encore resort that we had reservations at. You always got to be on my lap.
So we wanted to address the last video that we put up. Some people got upset with Dave's little joke about Menopause Manor. It was just a joke. It was because... you know, they have a lot of rules and regulations. In the package that Dave got, he had 3 pages of rules. And the major rule in there was that the dogs couldn't go to the bathroom in your sight.
Right.
Well, how do you tell an elderly dog that you cannot pee right away or go to the bathroom right away? It's impossible.
Yeah, Dad, it ain't right.
So, you know, like we have an elderly Cocker Spaniel. Rudy, he can hold it until he gets to the area, but Mylea can't.
I didn't like the rules, Mom.
Like you can see on the video we put up that Mylea did not make it. So that, and they watch you like a hawk there. People all watching you walk your dog down. And we had a neighbor there that she came out and checked us all the time when Dave took the dogs out. So, you know, we did the best we could with her, you know, but...
You didn't like them rules, Rudy? No, Dad, I didn't. I can't stand rules.
When we were there, we did go to a breakfast, which was very nice. The people in the office are wonderful. They were wonderful there. It's just, it's not for us.
No.
You know?
Something I'm not used to. Usually you pull into a campground, you can enjoy yourself. There, it's like you're walking on eggshells the whole time you're there.
Yeah, and we also have birds, which, you know, when you're that packed in like sardines, you can hear them. So. Yeah. And we don't want to be annoying to other people.
So the people that were upset because I said that, I apologize. You know, it was just a joke.
Yeah. It's, you know... it was funny. I thought it was funny because I call it the nursing home.
I still think it's funny, but some people in this world they have no joking around in them. So
Well,
sorry to them.
you know, and our home base is in a 55 plus community, and we love it there.
Yep.
Not that we get there very much recently, but
I got a lot of old farts that live near me there.
they're gonna love that.
Yep. But enough of that. Like I said, I apologize for calling it menopause matter. Not really, but while we were there, I was speaking with Tom from Tom and Lori RV Life. Come on out to the desert and spend a few days in the desert. And I was like, oh, sounds great. So I went up to the office because we were worried about losing our site. I went up to the office. They said, no problem, as long as you got it reserved in your name.
Because we had packages coming, and you had to put your site number on it, and they weren't coming on time, so we left. Because the office said it was what? Okay, right?
Yeah. So then we headed out to the desert.
Oglebay
Road.
Oglebay
Out
Road.
in California.
Of course, the GPS took us on this side road that was terrible.
It was supposed to be something World Road, and it was like Hell Road. I mean, there was a crack every inch.
Oh,
it was terrible.
It shakes the coach so bad that one of our fenders is loose now, and Dave's going to have to put some screws in it. But
I'll put the screws to it.
Well, you know, you're going down the road, and it's like an earthquake on your vehicle.
Yeah.
A constant earthquake. So
Pound.
Things come loose, things jiggle. You open the cupboards up, they fall out on you. You know, things that are in there. Yeah. Even if you have them set in there correctly.
Yeah, another thing we learned while we were there is we have a mail forwarding company located in Florida, and we had a package that we wanted sent out to us. Well, it's so hard to get packages anywhere. We learned on the holidays not to have it done over the holidays, any holiday, because a lot of days during the holiday don't get counted for. So
yeah,
the 2 to 5 day shipping thing is not what it says it is. But
right.
We just learned from now on during the holidays we have nothing shipped to us.
It took 15 days for a package to come to us.
Yep.
We drove faster than that across the states to get here from the East Coast to the West Coast.
Especially through Texas. It seemed like forever. I'll never forget that trip. And damn, I got to do it going back to Florida. I still got to go back to say, well, that's part of traveling.
Yeah, so don't have your mail forwarded during the holidays. Lesson learned.
By UPS or FedEx.
So we headed out to the desert.
Yeah, it was a beautiful drive out through there. See, I've been to California, but never in this part of the area, and it's just gorgeous. Tom from Tom and Lori RV Life, he was nice enough told us to call him when we got close. So Kimberly, she called him, and he stood right out by the highway waiting for us when we got there. Him and Bear. Bear is their dog. It looks like a bear from the butt.
That's the name she came with.
Yeah. I mean,
if you haven't seen their channel, check out their channel.
Yeah, Tom and Lori RV Life. They're great people. Tom is an amazing man.
We listen to him on the radio station now. It's is it 101 The Bull?
The Bull.
Yeah. If I'm wrong, correct me below, Tom.
Yeah.
We listened last night. It was
very
fun.
Nice couple. And Bear, I didn't get to meet the cat.
I did.
I met Bear. Bear, she's a real baby girl. Yep. We got to meet their friends also, Myron and Becky, which are
Canucks on Wheels.
Canucks on Wheels. They're from Canada. They are super nice people.
And their friends, Jerry and Michael, from Canada.
They're also from Canada. Learned a lot about Canada. We had Christmas dinner together.
We had a bonfire.
Drinks.
I'm sorry.
We had, what do they call it? Not social hour.
Cocktail hour.
Cocktail hour. And cocktail hour, I've learned out west, is anywhere past noon on. It's cocktail hour. So that was a great time. We really enjoyed ourselves. We, not knowing these people, and they opened their homes right up to us and everything.
Very nice people.
It was great.
That's like the next video.
Yeah.
Christmas.
We'll go over all that in the next Hump Day next week.
Yeah, and we had a bonfire on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
And the stars are just so beautiful out in the desert. I just can't even, you know, I didn't imagine that there's that many stars.
Yeah.
I tried to get a picture of it, but I'm going to have to figure out how to do it with my Canon 80D. If anybody has any suggestions on my settings, leave it below, because, you know, I have this wonderful camera and I do take a lot of pictures. I post them on another social media. So, but anyway, the campfire was a great time. We have some pictures of that in the next video, along with Christmas. So the day after Christmas, we
went to Mexico.
Oh, you didn't get to go, did you, Rudy?
We went to Los Algodones in Mexico. Tom and Lori from Tom and Lori RV Life were nice enough and let us ride with them over to, there's a spot to park right on the Mexican-U.S. border. You can park in a parking lot, and then you walk into Mexico. It was amazing. It was amazing, and I thank Tom and Lori for taking us with them, because I've had so much fun being with you guys. It was even more fun going into Mexico with you.
Yeah, the vendors there are all over the place. It's very clean there. The people are very nice.
I mean, if you want your eyes, your dental, or your hearing done, there's the place to go, because every 2 foot
or
there's
medical,
a dentist, or medical, or
drugs,
pharmaceutical.
I did get my metformin over there, and I got some medicine for the dogs.
Yep.
Because my Leia needs antibiotics. Did you hear me talking about you, huh? Yeah. So we had lunch over there.
She reads lips.
She reads lips?
Yeah, she can't hear you.
She is a little hard of hearing. That's our old lady now. She, yeah.
But we come back from there, and I found out that my converter, my new batteries weren't charging properly.
You didn't tell them about lunch.
So, oh, I'm sorry. I'll back up a little bit. You tell them about lunch.
So, it was early, but to us it was around lunchtime, because the clocks went back, right?
Oh, yeah, we kept going back.
Right, when we got there. My phone said 2 different times. It said Mexico's time, and it said USA's time. So, we were getting
Florida
hungry.
Time.
I'm sorry?
It was Florida time. You're home in Florida.
Yeah. So, Tom asked this guy that was sitting at the corner, where's a great place to eat? And he took us through the back alleys, through the vendors, up these steps, and we ate lunch in this really nice restaurant. Yeah. It was reasonable. I had chimichangas. What'd you have?
I had beef and bean burritos.
Right. I could only eat the chimichanga. It was too much food.
Yeah.
Tom and Lori split a meal. That's smart. That was smart to do that. So when we were going back through the vendors, and it kind of went like in this circle. What was the name of the town we went to?
Los Algodones.
Right. Dave had this little saying that he told the vendors so they would stop, trying to get you to buy something, because that's their living.
Yeah. I just told them.
Rudy just hit the camera.
I just told them that, hey, we'll be back, because we're making a big circle here, so we're trying to get the best price. And I said, we'll be back. So we never did dare go back to certain areas, because I knew they'd be standing there waiting for us. They don't forget who you are. And
then I was looking for a certain bracelet. I wanted a beaded bracelet made out of anyway, it's a red stone. It helps with inflammation, and my niece has it around our daughter's neck.
I mean, where we were in Los Algodones, it wasn't dangerous.
No.
I mean, people helped you. If anything, they helped you and told you where you had to go or what to look for.
It's beautiful. The colors are So beautiful.
Very clean. You see people sweeping and mopping, and the bathrooms were clean.
When you went across the border, there was nobody to greet us when we went into Mexico.
Right.
Except when you went through, there was someone on the other side.
Right.
And then when we came back on the other side.
The American side coming back in the United States.
Right. There is barbed wire all over the place, and the fence is high, and there's barbed wire on it, and there's barbed wire across the water.
Yeah, the big wall.
So you do need a passport or that thing. What did Tom and Lori have?
They have a passport, but it's a ID card style.
Right, because they had passports before, right?
Yeah, well, these cards, they're only good for going to Mexico or Canada. You can't go on a cruise or you can't fly anywhere.
Oh, that's what Tom said, yeah.
Yeah.
So when we went across, he just asked why we were there, and I told him medications, and that my husband had it, because you have to go one at a time. You don't, like, go through together. And they didn't even check. So that was pretty good.
I was going to have a good time there because I was going to tell somebody in line that they were doing cavity searches, but I was nice. I didn't do it. I wanted to real bad, but
I think a lot of people go over there for their medications.
Yep, or dental work. But
or eyes.
If you ever get a chance to go there, it's great. I would highly recommend it. Don't believe what you hear on TV on the news. It's not that way. We had a great time. And thank you again, Tom and Laurie. We really appreciate you taking us with you. We had a great time. And the next thing I got is our converter on our coach went.
Right. We found that out when we were out in the desert. We had these brand new batteries, so we kept a really good eye on them. And
so I called around and I finally found out what I'm going to get in our next video with...
yeah, first we were going to go with an inverter, charger, transfer switch. Well, we ordered it, and it wasn't going to get to where we were staying at that campground
in time before we left.
Yeah, so we had to cancel it, and that was a good thing, and we'll get into that later. I say thank you for all the new subscribers.
Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already.
Leave a comment. If you got any questions, leave a question.
Yeah, if you want us to tell you about anything about us.
I don't know what Ida's trying to say behind you.
She's talking to everybody. She's getting upset. Somebody probably drove by outside, so...
Yeah, they're better than dogs.
Yeah.
They'll just tell us if anybody's here or not.
I hope you all enjoyed our video.
And I all hope you had a great...
Christmas.
And New Year's.
Right.
Say goodbye.
Catch you on the road.
Catch you on the road. Is that so, Ida? Can you say something for the people?
Catch you on the road.
Say, peeky boo.
Hey, Dad, I don't like rules.